Oh boy. It's Monday, folks. Off the tracks Monday. Couldn't get the cameras to work. Sorry about that. I apologize. Then I started another one and had to close everything out and reboot everything. So I apologize for that. Hopefully you could hear me. Hopefully we got sound check. Check 1, 2, 3. Who was the first one in this stream? I believe it was Corey. Let me go back through the chat. Or was it John? But then the last one was Jerry. Then it was Wigwag. Oh, Corey was first. Yep. Then it was Wigwag. Then it was M&M Rails. And then in this chat, we got Corey and John were the first ones. So I apologize for that. Like I say, off the tracks Monday. You know, things happen when you go live. Hey, Jim, how you doing? Mom and son, Tammy and Ray, Corey, Curly Express, Around the Layout Podcast. Got my shirt on. Thomas Grassi. Believe we had Go V or Go Home. John Benecki. Ethan Productions, how you doing? Hopefully I've got both streams going here. Let me check Facebook. Because yeah, she was definitely off the tracks tonight. So I'm just going to check that real quick. Yeah, OVR's live. Okay. Let's go back to YouTube. Make sure we're on the right stream, and I didn't delete it. Wigwag, Sean Pennywise. Make sure we're on the right stream, and I didn't delete it. Okay. We got volume. Everything's good there. Now, hopefully the guest comes up. And we got 33 watching. Awesome. Give time for the guys to filter in. Like I said, kind of had a couple other streams going. Anthony Borden, how you doing? Sean Pennywise, Allen Field, Road in the Loft. Did I miss anyone? Oh, Bub031's in the chat. M&M Rails made it. Yeah, my partner texted me there earlier tonight and said he wouldn't be able to make it. Feeling under the weather, which I understand. So, hey, Serena. Junior Lewis, how are you? Chris is in the chat now, yeah. So, I don't know if the other chat's still up on YouTube or not, but we were definitely off the tracks on Monday. Crazy how things happen, eh? But never fails when you go live. So anyways, I'll look at that later, but hopefully the guest got the link where he's setting up or whatever, but we'll just kind of go through that. And who else we got in the chat? Jim Tedesco. Not sure if I said hi, Jim, or not. Oh, Model Train Aficionado. Chris is in the chat. How you doing? And yeah, Mini Prince. What's going on? Yeah, don't go to the first one. Go to this one. Hopefully I deleted the first one because, like I say, I couldn't get the cameras to work. I tried these new Evo cameras, and I got a guest in the basement. Brian Ferguson, how you doing? There's my guest.
You got tracks. Hey, trackside.
What's going on? We're off the tracks first thing tonight.
I haven't even got the boxes out of the box for show and tell yet.
Well, you want me to put you back in the basement?
No. I got a second monitor though.
You got a second monitor? Okay.
I'm gonna add that.
Nice.
Yeah.
This is kind of all the last minute thing tonight. So, yeah. On my trains, it's Lauren. Everybody saying hi. Who's the birthday boy? Oh, yeah, the birthday boy's on the screen. That was yesterday. A lot of birthdays in March, I find it.
It was my birthday yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They make it like that. His birthday on tomorrow, Tuesday. Timmy. He's live Thursday at 8. And Go Via or Go Home's on the 18th. A lot of birthdays coming up. Got a lot of people watching on Facebook, on the OVR page.
I see that.
Yeah. Pop my other phone up here and get it going too. Turn the volume down. Yeah. Hello, James. James Galton's in the chat. Model train reviews. Oh, 15th. Sorry about that, Chris. I thought it was the 18th. It's the 15th. So that's next week. Corey's in the chat. Oh, species power. Yeah. A lot of March people. Hopefully James is feeling better. Getting lots of rest.
All right. So the first item on show and tell on what's new this month at Otter Valley,
Hang on.
we have the HO and the N scale. Now the N scale ones we are sold out of, but we do have some extra in HO. Now this was a product that Atlas announced about a year ago, Mike, just before the invasion from Russia into Ukraine. And Atlas, all the proceeds that go towards this is actually going back for relief and aid back to Ukraine.
Oh, nice. So this is
the Ukraine. Yeah, it's a Ukraine boxcar. So this is a train man.
Nice.
Yeah. You want to throw up a link up there, trackside?
Which link you want up there?
Throw up the Ukraine link because a couple of guys are asking if they can order it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Any of the mods there?
If you give me a second, I'll get the link too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully everyone got home safe from work tonight. It was quite a snowstorm on the drive home, trackside.
Yeah, see, it just started snowing here. I didn't get any of the snow like Friday there. The Friday was crazy.
Yeah.
Not a snow we got.
Now you'll be happy with this, trackside, and Chris on here. I am going to join you guys for a kit build Sunday.
Ooh.
I brought a kit home tonight.
You got a kit?
Oh, yeah. I brought home Valley Cement.
Oh.
The big one. The big boy.
CP368, how you doing?
All
so
right.
You had a big you got a kit for Kit Build Sunday next week you joining us?
Well, I'm gonna probably join you maybe this Sunday coming up.
Yeah.
Can I leave a comment in here?
Yeah.
I can't get in there.
You can't leave any comments. Hey Sparky, how you doing?
I will go into the back end of my Facebook and I'll post a comment in there. Yeah. So this is the Train Man from Atlas. This is the Atlas Train Man boxcar.
That's a nice looking car.
And it is a 50-foot, 6-inch single door boxcar. I just threw the link in there, so it should come up.
Okay.
There we go. So this is a Ukrainian relief boxcar, road number 1991, which actually represents the year of separation from the Soviet Union, Mike.
Okay.
So we have these available on our website. A portion of the sales proceeds go to Ukrainian relief. There's 20 of these left, and they're available for $30.99 Canadian. So if you're thinking about one of those, we have those in HO. The N scale one we are out of.
N scale sold out pretty quick, eh?
I know. I asked Anita the night before I left, and I said, "Do we have any N scale?" And she goes, "Nope, everything is sold." So I'm like, "Okay." But we did have some HO, so definitely jump on the website, get your order in. Yeah.
James got his.
Yeah. So yeah. We'll keep going on Atlas. Just give me a second there, Mikey.
Yeah, no worries. We got some new people popping in. We got Ken N.
Yeah.
Sparky, 107,
Yeah.
107.
So I think we've been
Probably
talking.
true.
I think we've been talking about this, Mike. But something I want to start with Mike and with the OVR page is once a month we're going to do what's neat this month at or what's new this month at Otter Valley. I mean, Peter and I were doing those Saturday shows.
Yeah.
But they were really getting to be hard to put on with walk-in customers and background noise and lighting. I actually have one of those glow TikTok lights, Mike. You know the big light.
The big ring.
The big ring. I got a big ring. Yeah.
You got one of these?
Yeah, I got one of those. Will it take like 10 pounds off my waist if I put it on?
You never know.
So Wigwag, you got a question on there. We charge in Canadian, brother. You're gonna have you can put it through, and your credit card will convert it to American at billing time.
Yeah,
but we don't have a USD Canadian currency on our website. It's all CAD.
I believe it's 1.33 or 1.35 divided.
Well, if you buy the teller, it's 137. Probably for him to buy, it'll probably be 135. So you're still getting a very good deal.
Oh, Sparky, there you go.
Yeah, Sparky chimed in. All right, here's the next one. This one I think is a really well done car. This is from Atlas, and this is part of their master line. And I'm gonna pull the link up here in a second. This is part of their master line boxcar series that just come out to Trackside. It's a really nice boxcar.
50 or is that a 60? That's 60, yeah.
That's a 60. I'm just pulling up the link now.
Wonder if I can give you ability to add stuff in.
No, it's okay.
I better not do that right now. Well,
we don't want to go nuclear on the podcast now.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go, Wigwag. Use the PayPal. It's the same. It will convert that to US to Canadian for you. So that's a nice Atlas TTX boxcar for sure.
They've been very popular over the weekend.
Yeah.
So this is a 60-foot Gunderson 755 double door. So I'm going to get the listing up. Just give me a second. Let me know, Lauren, if it does. I want one of those lights. What light is he talking about?
I think she's talking about, Mom and Son is talking about the ring light.
Oh.
If it makes you look slimmer.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. All right, so here's the link for those. And these are $54.99 Canadian, which works out to just under 44 US.
Yeah.
So I'm going to throw the link up there now. So really, really nice cars. I'll show some of the detail in a second. So this is the end-plated detail.
Yeah, that's nice.
There's the underbody detail. KD couplers. Let me see.
And that's on an Atlas.
Yep, this is an Atlas.
Yeah.
Tread plate, coupler. The only thing it doesn't have air hoses. But, I mean, the only cars that have air hoses are Tangent, some out there in Genesis, and our OVR car.
Yeah.
air hoses can be very challenging, especially when it comes to grade crossings. So when we have our cars come out, I'm going to show some of the customers how they can improve their car. This is an ideal car, honestly, Mike, if you're doing like a team track or a small industry. I mean, the T-Box fleet is like 20, 30, 40,000 cars. It's a huge listing of their cars. So yeah, there's multiple numbers of that car available, Mike. There's a T-Box in the red, and there's 12 numbers of the T-Box version, which is a great offering.
Yeah, we got Eric's in the chat, and Split Rock come in, Robbie HQ. Greg was saying that the U.S. money goes a long ways here, Canada.
Absolutely, it does.
Yeah, you can buy a couple locomotives for what we pay, basically, cut in half almost.
Is that better on the camera, Sparky? Is the camera okay, Mike?
Yeah, it looks good. I can see it. What's he saying? Gives it a fisheye look?
Yeah.
Well, it's wide angle. Looks all right. I can see it. Sparky says that's better. Looks good on Facebook.
Yeah. I don't know how Chris does multiple cameras on his Sunday. I have to ask him. I think you have to be the mod controller to get the multiple cameras, Mikey.
What are you set up in StreamYard?
Yeah, but I only have a basic. I don't have the premium account.
Yeah, but I'll show you on Friday.
Yeah.
I got 3 cameras hooked to this one. But see, I got those new cameras like Chris has, the wireless ones. And for some reason tonight it blocked me out that I had no cameras, so I had to end and reboot it. Yeah. So we got it working now. I'll play with the other cameras later.
Cool.
18 likes out of 55.
That's awesome. All right. Give me a second and I'll switch over to the next item. So these are available. Really nice boxcar offering. Some of the end detail. I'm going to try a different camera. I have one more camera that I have disposal, and I'm going to change camera out, okay? Because I actually have an even higher def camera I'm going to use.
Sure. Do you got it set at like 180 or 720? Happy Friday this week. Absolutely, Robbie.
Is that one better, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good camera. Kevin, how you doing?
There you go. No more fish fillet for you there, Sparky.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe really nice boxcar, Mikey. If you're modeling like 2006 and up, you can't have enough TTX boxcars because of how large the fleet is. It's like really the truthful. So yeah.
Open the pod bay door.
You bet. Funny story. True or false, Mike? TTX has automotive boxcars. True or false?
True.
It's actually false.
What?
TTX has yet to have boxcars dedicated for the automotive trade. They have boxcars for tooling, but they do not have boxcars for sheet metal or transmission motors or glass.
Really?
Yeah.
I might have just seen Ray's comment there. Oh, there it is.
Now the crazy thing is, those 86-foot fleet, will soon be coming to their life.
The 86 fleet.
They use a lot of 86 footers in the automotive industry.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. You want to do a loco?
Yeah, let's do a local.
Yeah.
I seen some cool ones up on the Facebook page the other day.
Oh yeah, Daytona plays with everything. I don't get to play with anything anymore.
Look like you got some nice new foreign power coming in.
So these just come out. Actually, they've been
Oh.
out for a little bit, but we just took our delivery. We waited till the QC issue was dealt with. These are the SD40 dash. These are the SD70M -2s.
Yep.
Good evening, Gilbert. How are you? We will get to the pre-orders when the girls catch up.
Sparky says you never get to play.
That happens when you're the owner of the business, Sparky. You got to work. Got to keep everybody happy, both the customers, both the staff, suppliers, everybody.
That's a nice looking GT.
It was Lauren's birthday yesterday, Sparky, and I enjoyed the day by doing absolutely nothing, and it was amazing trackside.
Yeah. You got to do that once in a while.
When you have days like what I put in, when we grind or we have shows or we have imports or events or, you're trying to keep the store moving or the website moving or this or that, it takes its toll.
Yeah.
So eventually, I do need some downtime. We have a big event coming at the end of the month. We're going to Denver.
A lot of grinding.
So is Mr. Bernard from Mini Print. So that's a huge thing. And we're bringing our 5-year-old daughter Isabel with us. So that's going to be an experience in itself, Mike.
Hey, Brian Ferguson, how you doing?
Izzy's going to either want to buy everything that she can get her hands on, or she's going to run away and go play at the kids' land. One or the other.
Well, they definitely keep you busy.
Oh God, yeah. So this is a very popular one, and I'll throw the link up. So this just come out. So if you're thinking about one, we do have a few left. They're a beautiful show.
And that's the Genesis 2?
This is the Southern Genesis 2.0 version. This is the SD70M, and I'm going to throw the link up here in a second, so just bear with me. You can get this in a non-sound, or you can get this with sound, and the sound option is Tsunami 2. I won't be firing that local up tonight, Robbie. It's just a show and tell tonight. Definitely join our Facebook group, Robbie. Occasionally Mike or Daytona or some of the other guys that help me in the shop, they will have stuff listed or posted.
Yeah, I might see how Friday goes. Maybe even do a pop-up.
Yeah. So we do have this one, Robbie, in DCC and sound, and I'm going to throw the link up there for the guys that are looking for the sound version.
Hey, Joe Rock Central. Joe Raider. That's a nice looking locomotive. Even has the CN patch on the front.
Yeah, it has the commemorative IPO 125 patch.
Hopefully, guys can click on that link, go over to OVR.
Yep.
If
so that's
not,
the sound. That's the sound link.
If the mods could pop it up there.
I popped it up.
Yeah, I can see you popped it up in the Facebook, but it doesn't pop up in the YouTube.
So yeah, so this is the Grand Trunk version, and then there also, Mike, there's also a special CN version too, and I'll post that link as well.
Okay.
Yeah. I've always enjoyed the 70M-2s, A, because they were London-built units.
Yeah.
And B, I was always a homer for EMD product versus GE. Don't get me wrong, I like the GE stuff, but yeah, I'm more of a EMD kind of guy.
Remember the co-chair? Oh, of course I do.
We haven't forgot about you, James. We're here.
Yeah.
I'm mailing you chicken soup in the morning with some ginger ale.
Yeah, take lots of ginger ale.
Yeah. So yeah, this is the 70M-2. Really nice model, Mike.
Yeah.
You're thinking about buying one, aren't you? I can see that look on your face right there. I can see it.
It is a nice looking unit. It's got the ditch lights, the cat
Well,
lasers.
it has the front and it has the back ditch lights too.
Oh, nice.
I gotta get one of those spinny things.
Yeah, just like
Yeah, I gotta get one of those spinny things. Really nice work on the decals here, guys. So that's the one side, and I'll bring the other side around. Look at all the decals applied, Mike.
Yeah. Well, don't worry, Wade. Take that off there. Send it to Wade Kelly, and he can.
He'll burn it
the
off.
heck out of it.
He'll burn it off, basically. So anyway, that's new from Hathern. Really nice unit, like a really nice unit.
Greg says you need a lazy Susan.
That's what she said.
Yeah. Hey, Andrew, how you doing?
Yeah, so really nice unit on that one.
Look at that thing.
Yeah. I'll just do an over top.
Left in the store is what you're saying?
Yeah, we got some inventory. We always have inventory trackside.
I know. Look at the roof detail. Yeah, looks nice.
Yeah. So a really nice model. That's the 70M. There's also the CN IPO, and there's also the CN rerun. So a really nice model. Super.
Yeah.
One model that seems to really need to get some love, and it seems to constantly get praised both online, good and bad. We had seven Aurora 60Fs today. Trackside go to Luxembourg.
Oh, really?
Luxembourg, guys.
That's wild.
So there's still lots of people interested in the 60F. So if you're definitely thinking about one, don't hesitate too long. Yeah. Thanks for the link there, Sparky. But I could probably get one cheaper off Amazon.
Yeah, I got one in the back room there for the paint booth.
Yeah.
Nice looking unit for sure.
It's a beautiful looking unit. The crazy thing is, I actually saw the unit go over the border on. So, just so everyone remembers what I model well into Buffalo, 2004 to present day, and I actually saw this unit go over, but I didn't see the unit come back. So I saw it go over before they painted it. So this actually got a special paint job in a place just outside of Rotterdam, New York.
Oh, you got a question up there.
What's the question?
Do you still have any CNCA units left?
And a 60F?
I believe so.
I think you know the answer to that one there, Chris. There might be one straggler in the back.
Uh-oh.
Just like everyone's aware, and I will gladly, explain this. We test every Aurora. We have to. There is a small percentage of units that have failure, and one of the conditions for us to sell it, Mike, and you were part of that crew, is we tested every unit. And that was a big thing for us, wasn't it, Mike?
Yeah, it was. It was an all-day event. Terry BC, how you doing?
Hi, Terry.
Met Terry in the store a couple of weeks ago, or maybe that was a month ago.
Yeah, that was Terry.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Any stragglers, yeah. I know there's not too many SD60s left. If you are thinking about getting one.
As much as that model is utter controversy, and I will gladly admit that, Mike.
Yeah.
It is still a pretty damn nice model.
It is. you're never going to see. Well, I wouldn't say never.
The likelihood that you're going to see another 60F is probably razor blades.
Yeah, I was going to say slim to none, but definitely.
So,
no.
I have 2 oldies but goodies that I want to remind people that you can still get. And then I have 2 locals. Do you want to do the oldies or do you want to do the locals?
I'm easy.
Let's do the oldies. So, I have a special gift for you on Thursday when you come down trackside.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Just so everyone knows, trackside has been giving me hand a couple Saturdays with some steel and some cleanup. I promised it to you. When you come down Thursday, you have your barrel scale cars for you to pick up. And run them on my layout. And run them on my layout too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. So you don't have too many of those left, do you?
No, well, you missed out on the CN scale cars. So you have a set.
The scale cars.
Yeah, the set for you, Mikey.
Ooh, sweet.
Just for you. Because you're my sweetheart. And I'm gonna take you to the Sadie dance.
The Sadie dance, yeah.
The Sadie dance, yeah, right. Only if we can go by the apple tree on the way there.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
There's a few.
I want to remind people that if you're still thinking about a barrel car, now is the last of the time.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
And James, if you need more, you better get more because this is the last of the time.
This is the last of the hit. Yes, dear?
Robbie.
Okay. You good? All right.
What's Chris saying? These cars are great as well. Yeah, they are.
So, we have these available. And I'm going to throw the link up because we had inventory for a while. You two need to get a room.
Yeah, I was just laughing at Sean Pennywise.
Next year at Springfield, I'm squiring you all to myself. I'm not taking Daytona and Bob.
Yeah, I had Andrew, and he was like, I think he passed away a couple times in his sleep.
Actually, I actually think you killed him in your sleep.
Yeah. He stopped breathing. I'm like, what?
Yeah, trackside.
Oh, we're getting that checked in the summer. There's a big waiting list for that stuff.
I know. We care about you. We want to make sure you're breathing good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just give me a second and I'll throw the link up.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, what's so special about these barrels? I sold 4 skids of these barrels.
Well, you went through that many, eh?
Yeah. So,
wow. I got the short and I think a couple short and a couple long CN.
So we have the entire OVR ONR set available still. We have the special CN set. Throw that comment back up there from old Andrew. I agree wholeheartedly, Andrew. We love you, Mike, and we want you to be well. Okay?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Guys looking up for me.
Who's going to help me build all that steel? So just so you know, trackside, the actual 2 skids that the steel for the shelves are on, they actually collapse while we're unloading it off the back of the truck today.
Oh, wow.
So maybe it was a good thing that we didn't go and try to pick it up in the snowstorm with like 3,000 pounds.
Yeah, in the trailer? Yeah, probably would have been a good idea.
I guess all the weight's in the steel bars.
Ray wants to know those full of maple syrup.
Only if I can charge you the fixed inflated maple syrup price there, Ray.
Yeah, that stuff's like gold.
Yeah. There's a cartel on there's actually a cartel controlled by the Quebec province on maple syrup.
Yeah.
So Gilbert's comments here about them doing another run of the barrels. I will tell you this, Gilbert, you won't see a run for at least 10 years.
No. I don't think
There was
Rapido's
there was that many barrels made that you will not find another set of barrels. So, anyways, I'm going to throw the link up here, Mike.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
we have the short, long, O&R green, O&R chevron, CN special OVR ones, and the CNs are the OVR special O&R ones. So if you're thinking about getting some more barrel cars, or you missed out, it's a great opportunity to get some right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm gonna pull
nice
up the CN one so we can do a side by side. Just give me a second.
Hey, Hunter Stewart, how you doing? Chris needs 120 of those. I'm not sure. I think he's got like 20 something of them.
The most I ever sold is one club bought 200.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they bought 200 worth. Now they also are modeling the 4 train sets, so that is a lot of cars. But when you're modeling the train sets, you need that.
F-35.
Yeah. Neat.
Sparky, can you post any of the links up on YouTube?
Yeah, Sparky, copy them over.
Yeah, Sparky or Mark or
Chris.
Yeah, Chris, if he's got time. Waggy Wag. Because I know I'm seeing them on Facebook, but YouTube I'm not seeing them pop up. But I can post it.
I'm just posting them over on the Facebook, Mike, because that's what I got open on my screen.
Yeah, no, I can see it.
Yeah.
Wonder if I could do more on there. No.
That's actually not bad. That camera's not bad on that car, Mike.
Yeah, no, I like it.
Like, it really looks really good.
It's crisp. It's clear. And that's Pro Logitech.
Look at that. Like, look at the clear, the see-through walkway, guys.
Yeah, the grading is like phenomenal.
Yeah, this is a Logitech 1080.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Bowser SD40 pulls these. Yeah. They're nice cars.
Very nice
Peter
cars.
did a very nice job on them.
Very nice cars. So these went from the mine in Northern Ontario, and then they went to DeFasco in Hamilton.
Yes.
And that was pretty much the entire route.
In the Northern Michigan, I don't know if they still use them or they just use gondolas.
No. They use taconite cars.
Okay.
Yeah.
Artie, how you doing?
Beautiful looking cars, Mike.
Yeah, they are. That's a CN there. Isn't that beauty?
Yeah. So again, this is a car that's been out for about a year, but the likelihood that we're going to see a rerun, probably you're in the 5 to 10 year land. I've got some extras that I've got made available.
Mm-hmm.
If you're thinking about you want to get a couple,
get them before they're gone.
You're not going to get a nicer set. Like, look, it even has the return. It has the return to Temagami mine decals on there. It's got beautiful, like the O&R's got the beautiful plate C decals. Like, it's really a nice car. There's no doubt about that.
They did a great job on the detail.
And that's why it's like everyone's like, they couldn't believe they couldn't believe I sold like almost 3.5, 4 skids. And I'm like, it's probably the nicest car Rapido's made in the last 2.5, 3 years.
Yeah.
Mind you, they've had some very good hoppers and some other cars, but like this is an Ontario only car, Mike. So it's really cool.
Did they do bearing caps on those or no? I can't remember.
No, these don't have the bearing caps.
Okay. Still got nice trucks and stuff on them. Steel wheels.
Here's a question for Split Rock. How many cars are on a skid?
Ooh.
Pasture cars, when I got a skid of LRCs, it was 900 on the skid. When I got the barrels, it was probably 1,200 barrels on the skid. So, yeah.
There's Steve in the chat. Steve
Lucas is bang on. There, right, guys. There is a CN conductor and a former hogger and retiree and first-hand experience of running those cars.
Yeah.
Yep.
Steve comes in the shop every once in a while.
Great guy, great modeler. He's been working on the downtown deco kit he bought.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. He turned it into a restaurant with a little kitchen. I want to say he bought the Atomic Cafe.
Okay.
Yeah. So really cool cars. I'll just switch over and I'll swap out. Just give me a second, Mike.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, there's a lot of modelers all over the place. And OBR does ship. Dog's having a scary dream, I guess. You ship worldwide, right?
We're trying to be Mr. International trackside.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Crooked River and Eastern, Dave, how you doing?
Don't worry, you can play with Bob on Friday.
Well, it's the same kind of dog as Bob, just.
Well, it's funny. He's like, "Where are you going tonight?" I'm like, "I'm going to do a podcast with Trackside," and she's like, "Is he coming Thursday night to sleep over? That'd be so cool." And you just hear Bob, and Bob's like, "Sweet, I'm gonna get some secondhand smoke now."
Bob's liking it.
Oh man,
outside.
I swear that dog needs that secondhand nicotine bad.
Kyle helped him out.
Oh, he needs the nicotine. So Kyle got the last two ACUs today.
Ooh, nice.
I brought him home for him. He wants them. He picked up the train bug hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 7022. I checked. I did have that one.
He got both.
721.
Yeah, he got 21 and 20.
Yeah. I think I have 20. Pretty sure I do. But I know I had 20, 21.
Yeah.
Now they're supposed to come out with the unit I seen up in Smith Falls, aren't they?
They are.
Yeah.
That's the second run.
That's the second run? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Or did you arrive? Oh, Terry's asking about the can. 1 hour.
When I got some news on the C can, Terry, I'll post it. Let's just put it that way.
What's Anthony asking us?
I'm patiently waiting. Yes, we do, Anthony. We have both versions in stock.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's not much that you can't find at OVR, is there, Mike?
Nope. Sometimes you got to look like for hours, but you'll find it or ask one of the staff. They'll know exactly where it is.
Yep.
Because it's well stocked.
That's the biggest thing I pride myself on, Mike, is making sure that we are one of the most stocked shops around. I feel.
I don't smoke in the house, Corey. Corey says if you smoke in the train room long enough, it gets well weathered. Yeah. Trying to quit smoking. That's why, I stay down here in the basement.
I have no idea. Anton. I haven't heard anything lately. I would honestly check it with Ryan yourself. I honestly don't know on that one, Anton. I just don't know. That was something I heard back in December, so I would check with him.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. Let's stay with Rapido, and let's talk about an OVR exclusive that arrived for the month. We have
Rapido,
the Otter Valley Railroad Special EMD E8As.
Yep.
In the Via Rail, road numbers 1899 and 1898. Nice. So we'll talk about that right now. To answer Sean Pennywise's, Bachman has that coming out. But Bachman is very They've only showed the sample of the loco, Mike. They haven't showed the cars, and even at Springfield, they were kind of vague a bit, weren't they?
Yeah, yeah. When I talked to them, the
Yeah,
cars
they
are
were
supposed to be
they were
out
they,
this fall.
they were really weird of me. And I asked them, like, so can I have some information on the cars? And they're like, well, why is that? I'm like, because I'll probably sell 2 skids worth. And they're like, oh. I'm like, yeah. Please give me information, please. So yeah. So what do you get with the E8? Well, obviously you get the nice Rapido box. They always do nice artwork. You've got the model here. So we'll put that here. Or better yet, put that right there.
Yeah, nice looking unit.
Little parts bag. Obviously, you get the Rapido manual. I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent on the manual. Sometimes the manual's funny, and sometimes the manuals are pain in the ass.
You always get the cool stickers.
Will there be a petting zoo at OVR? Honestly, Johnny Mac, you got to buy something to come to the petting zoo. Come on now.
I just see that comment. I'm like, what?
Oh, I know what he's implying. He's trying to stir the pot. They have a very nice clamshell with their model on this one, trackside. You see how,
Yeah,
like, it's a hold in with a seam.
they changed that a little bit, didn't they?
Well, it's all about. So when the pandemic started, all these companies tried to make their cubic boxes smaller, but also
Yeah,
be able to take a bit more, punishment or pain. This is a beautiful unit too. You're probably going to eye this one up too, trackside. So
it is nice unit.
these are XCPs.
Hey, Derek.
Very beautiful units. Red horns. Has the ditch lights in the front. These were the last paint scheme of these units.
Railroad enthusiast. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're nice. So those ones here, what makes them the OVR exclusive is the dish lights.
No, we're the only one that ran these numbers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So Missy J, how you doing? So these are the only ones that have the dish lights on them, though.
That's correct. And I'm going to throw a link up that. I'm going to throw a link for that in a second, Mike.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, go to OVR, ovr.trains.com. Check out
OVRtrains.com. You always get the URL wrong with me, Mikey.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I go there all the time.
I just give this lady a credit card number and she just charges me whatever I want.
Yeah. I just say, the card's on file. Hit it.
On file, hit it. Hit it.
Except last time, they're like, yeah, we lost your information. I'm like, what? They were just teasing me.
I think they were just trying to give you a hard time for the day.
Yeah.
So yeah, we have a couple of these units left. This was a special run that we did with Rapido. Really cool units.
Yeah, I like the grading on them. Very well detailed. Lock sound, yep, it's lock sound. DCC. Railroad enthusiast. How are you? Paint and rail fan. Yeah, very they do a good job on the detail.
Yep.
Even the paint scheme, the lettering, the decal.
And to answer Split Rock's question, yes, those do have DCC and sound.
Yep.
I just threw the link up for both, and we do have a couple in DC left. And just give me a second, and I'll throw the link up for those. What was the last year for those used by Via? It's either 80 or 81. Yeah. Unfortunately, they did not have a great life. That's the weird thing about some of the units. They when Via Rail was created, and even with Amtrak too, Mike, they got a lot of hand-me-down units.
Yeah.
Eventually, those hand-me-down, aged-out, clapped-out power had to be replaced.
I
And
think the only new units they got were the LRCs, right?
LRCs and the F40s and the P42s.
Yeah. I remember when the LRC came out. It was only
And the turbo. Wait, no, the turbo was a CN, so they would have got the turbo from some CN.
Yes.
But
the turbo
no,
only ran from what, Montreal to Toronto?
never did our section.
No.
It never did. It never did our. Well, ours is called the corridor too, Mike, but ours is actually called the commuter corridor. Look at that. That looks nice, doesn't it?
Yeah. I remember those as a kid.
Yeah. Yeah, as Split Rock noted, CP only had 3 units.
Yeah. They had an A and B unit.
Yep.
Yeah, very nice locomotive.
Yeah, they're a very nice unit.
Turbo ended in 82.
Was it 82?
Yeah, that's what Sean Pennywise got up there.
Oh. I was thinking it was more like 78, 79.
What? Now, the noodle did come through here. The old CN noodle. The tempo.
The tempo, yes.
Yeah, tempo used to come here. I remember that as a kid.
That was a common Sarnia power.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, come on, Greg. Buy a unit. Help a brother out. I'm your brother from another mother. You know that, Greg.
You can never have enough locomotives. You just build a shelf. I got new LRC up there, but it needs a decoder and lock sound file from Rapido. Now, which one was that? I can switch my camera, I guess. Oh, can you see that up there? Now, that unit built after the Via or before? We lost him. He went silent. Oh, now I can hear. No, yeah.
There we go. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
There we go. Yeah.
Could you hear me when I was showing you the?
I did.
Yeah. So
I hit the mute. I hit the mute button on my speaker set. Sorry.
Okay, no worries.
Yeah. Yeah. I have one more in my show and tell. Are we ready for that?
Sure.
And Bubs is correct. The demo was first.
Oh, the demo was before the LRC.
But I also believe, and maybe a couple guys can chime in on this one. Was there not an LRC 2, 3, and a 4? Was there not a couple of different versions? I feel like there was like a couple different versions, but they only made demo.
What's Bub saying here? Yes, that is a good question, though, because I knew the LRC ran here for a little bit.
Yep.
On the Via.
Yep.
Still see the no, I don't even think they're in service, are they?
What's that?
The LRC.
The LRC cars, yes.
Yeah, the cars. but not the locomotive, right? Just all
Nope.
F40s.
The only local that's left is the one that's sitting down at the museum.
Well, they didn't stay out long, did they?
They were gone in 2002. One of the last trains I ever saw with the LRCs was in May of 2002. And I saw that with my dad. We saw that in May. A back-to-back match set. Really cool.
Amtrak had a set of LRCs as well.
They did, and they sold it back to Via.
Okay.
Yeah, didn't last. There's lots of pictures of LRCs pulling tempo cars. The LRC cars are still on the line today, trackside.
Yes.
Just in reduced service.
Yeah, you still see them going through to Ottawa.
So, the last model tonight for show and tell.
Uh-oh, 1,000.
These guys are like one of my most favorite companies.
See you, Sparky. Sparky wants to stick around. Oh, he's got a bail.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's 8 o'clock. Jim, or not Jim, sorry. Trains and things. Tom's on.
We'll be done in a couple minutes.
Yep. But yeah, you can hang out or stick around because he's gonna do an unboxing of a Bowser.
I'd stick for this one.
Yeah, Sparky might need some of these on his layout.
Paige and Sparky. Oh, Sparky. Come back to the conversation, Sparky.
If he leaves, then you just hit his credit card, send it to him on.
I'm going to. Hit the green card on file.
Mm-hmm. Is that what Sparky said? Yeah, hit it on file. Okay.
And as they say, don't stop, gimme, don't stop, hit it, knit it.
Yeah, look at that bad boy.
That is unbelievably drop dead gorgeous. You want to talk? Yeah. You want to talk about a model that is amazing?
You showed me the CN GT, and now this tonight. Wow, that is a nice looking locomotive.
These are the brand new Bowser SD30C-Eco. They're gorgeous, Mike.
Yeah, they are nice.
Massively gorgeous. I haven't told Sarah, but I broke down and bought 4.
Hopefully she's not watching.
I love you, baby.
Yeah. Yeah, they're nice locomotives, that's for sure.
We'll find a way to get them home later.
The
old trunk buy there, Mikey. Put it in the trunk and leave it for a few days till you can just slide it in the back door.
What are you talking about? That's been on the shelf for a while.
What do you mean? That's just a second.
Yeah. You didn't see that box was sitting there 2 weeks ago.
So look how gorgeous they are.
They do sound as good.
The sound is amazing.
Yeah. It's got the lockdown.
If you're on, yes, it does have the Lock Sound 5. If you're on our OVR Facebook group page, join us. Trackside Daytona put videos and pictures up last night.
Yeah, I seen him. I was like,
he was running that the straight 8 the whole night.
Was he? He takes him home running on straight 8, did he?
Well, he kind of like, I like the loco, but it's not made in Canada. It's rebuilt in the United States. And I'm like, oh, just stop with this Daytona.
It says CP on it. Buyer, Steve.
So, rebuilt Tier 4s. Look at how it's using the existing frame. Brand new comfort cab.
Yeah.
The special applied windows. Like,
that is gorgeous. Nice. Now, is there a couple different paint schemes, or like, you know how the one run had the beaver?
So there's only two versions of the CP, and it has to do with the timing of the production or the reproduction run they got.
Right.
There's some guys asking for some links in the chat. Just give me a second, guys, and I'll get you the links.
Timmy, you could use them on your switching layout.
They're a gorgeous model, Mike.
Yeah, they still use them in the switch yards.
And they use them in the container yard.
Yeah.
And they can also be on the main too.
Yeah, I've seen them on the main.
Yeah.
Rolling
So,
through one.
DCC and sound is $347.99 Canadian, and the DCC ready is $244.99 Canadian.
Repeat those prices again.
$347.99 Canadian for sound, and $244.99 Canadian for non-sound. And I'm going to throw the link up in there right now.
Oh, there you go. James got the price out.
Yep.
Yeah, those are nice locomotives.
Yep. As Bubs indicated, the lower numbers had the lights above the anti-climber, and the higher numbers had the lights above the anti-climber. That's all.
Yeah. How many you got there, Bubs?
He wants a roster full. He needs a roster worth. So, while I box this one back up,
yeah,
let's talk about what's new at Otter Valley for the month. Well, at the end of the month, my wife Sarah and our daughter Isabel and I, we are going to the Rocky Mountain Train Show in Denver, Colorado. That's what's new for OVR for the month. We are still anticipating our container to arrive in the next week to 10 days. When we know more, we will post more. We will have a live to watch me foolishly try to break the container seal, which I think everyone's going to be laughing about.
Right.
I know Trackside is. That's new there. The import is all on the website. The girls are still working through pre-orders for the 70M-2 and for the Eco, so please be patient with them. And the N-scale and HO scale Ukrainian boxcars. They'll be starting the bulkheads late tomorrow, Wednesday. And that's the Rapido bulkheads.
Yeah.
And then next week, we're expecting the Rapido cabooses to arrive. Middle to end of next week. So we got lots of selection, Mike.
Yeah, the floor was getting full there with the bulkheads and that showing up the other day, and lots of goodies coming up in the next couple days.
Beautiful models, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, why am I getting the battery warning? I must unplug the laptop. There we go.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, there's lots of good stuff coming down the pipe. When will the cars be coming in? Oh.
Honestly, Anthony, I really can't give you a true reality on that date because I don't know the exact date. It should be in the next 7 to 10 days. I wish I could give you a more definitive answer, but that's where I'm at right now.
But when you do see them, don't forget to jump on it.
Don't worry. We'll have a Facebook. We'll have the YouTube live. You know. Ray, I'm pretty sure your services are for sales and traveling sales, not for divorce, settlement, or execution of my estate. So the trains stay in the warehouse, all right? But I appreciate the help on that one, Ray. Definitely check out his podcast, Around the Layout Podcast. I've been on there. It's a really good podcast, Mike. Ray's a great guy.
Yeah.
Great guy in the hobby community.
Got my shirt on.
Yeah.
Got my pin around the layout.
So tell me this, Mike. When are you getting an Eco?
Probably
Or
this
when,
weekend.
or when you get an E8,
The E8.
or you getting a 70M-2,
Whew.
or are you gonna buy something Friday so you can come back and play Trains in the Layout on Friday night?
We might have to do that too.
That's what I'm thinking you're gonna do.
Yeah.
You know, hey, so here's what's gonna happen. One of us is only gonna be allowed to run Trains on Friday night because Isabel's gonna take the throttle. You know that, right? She has her own. She has her own radio. She's got her own radio throttle.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got spare throttles here.
Oh yeah. Because last time I had another person in there. She come in and she's like, "I need my throttle now. I got trains to run."
Pink ones.
And she had to pull out the one container train, of course.
Yeah, the pink one.
Yeah, the pink one. She loves
Robbie
her container.
says you gotta buy one.
She loves her container train.
Robbie, when I buy locomotives, you gotta go in pairs.
Everything in pairs.
You can't buy one. Then it doesn't look right.
Yeah.
TH&B. Oh, there you go. He wants a custom painted TH&B SD Elko.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any of those. What's Chris saying?
So basically, over the next couple of weeks, obviously, we're going to have the delivery of the containers. That's going to be a big thing coming up, Mike. Yeah. Obviously, we have the delivery of the Rapido cabooses, another big release for us. We have Denver at the end of the month.
That's going to be big there.
Look for new OVR swag in your parcels and online and at the counter over the next couple of weeks. We got some new changes coming there. The girls are making some new changes again in the store to improve the flow and selection and presentation. So check that out. And maybe an announcement or two in the next couple of weeks. What do you think, Mike? Maybe? Just maybe?
Maybe.
Yeah.
You want to talk about your fall event?
My what?
The fall?
Well, I got to keep the cards close to the vest now, Mike.
Okay. I'm good with that.
Yeah.
What about, so probably within the next little bit, lots of good stuff coming out.
Lots of good stuff.
Lots
of good stuff in HO coming out. Some N scale stuff coming out that hasn't been announced. Yeah. Ray's got a question about the Aurora Haiku 50s. I don't believe they've shipped, and I don't believe Ben has actually formally announced them with sales and order sheets yet. But he soon will. He's shown some production and pre-production pictures online. So yeah.
That the TTX cars?
Yeah.
Box cars? Yeah.
Yep.
They look nice.
Yeah. What's the next show OVR will be on? Well, OVR will likely be on a live episode when the container arrives, and we'll likely have a episode when we have our launch party. But you got to wait and see for that because even the big guy doesn't have the answers yet, right, Mike?
Nope.
So, yeah. So, you go check out the next show, and the next person on YouTube Live tonight, Mike, is.
Next person on live tonight?
Yep.
Live tonight is right now at 8:00 is Tom's Trains and Things.
So everyone go over and check Tom's Trains and Things. And while you're listening to Tom's, definitely browse our website at www.obrtrains.com. You want to throw the links up there, Mike, on Facebook and YouTube. You can also join us on our YouTube or our Facebook group at facebook.com/OVRtrains. Or you can also Google us under the OtterValleyRailroad group in Facebook and ask to join our group where we post updates on what's happening in the store. Modelers who are customers of OVR post what they're working on, as well as sometimes occasionally the boss or the boss's wife gives a hint of what's new in the store or what's coming.
Absolutely.
And I don't work, and I'm not the real boss, Mike. You know that. Izzy's the real boss. Yeah.
Yeah. We all got CEOs.
Yeah. On Saturday, she was like, Uncle Stevie, you pick order faster. So.
Cracking the whip.
Anyways, Mike, thanks for having me on.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for everybody coming out.
Yeah.
To another episode of Off the Tracks Mondays, where we had Lauren come up tonight. Talk about what's neat.
For show and tell.
Yeah, for show and tell. I'm just posting the link.
To answer John's question, as many of the barrel cars that I have left are on the website. And what I've got, some of them I've got just down to onesies, twosies. So if you want some, don't hesitate, Mike.
Yeah.
Or John. John Train BFGR, sorry. And if you're feeling really lucky tonight, maybe get yourself an Eco. Because I don't know about you, Mike, but I might go run some trains now with this Eco.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That is a nice looking unit.
You're buying some on this weekend, aren't you?
Possibly.
Did you know that they have a pair of Ecos that actually work the container yard in North Toronto?
Yes.
And I know you have a fiction for containers.
I do.
I know. Yeah.
They still got them working in London, too.
Yeah, you can see them in London. The GP30. Yeah. Oh, and Derek Alexander asked, HO Lighthouse and Platform. They're on our website. I would take that price and divide it by $1.32, and that should be the U.S. price. Okay, Derek?
Yeah. Or use your PayPal. It will convert.
Or your PayPal will. But we have the Ice House and Platform back in stock. So thanks again, Trackside, for having me.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks for coming up. You want to take a few minutes, talk about your import that just come in? Or
yeah, we'll take a few minutes. I'm going to put this one back in the box.
No, he's talking about it.
Oh, yeah. So what's new on the import? I'm going to do a share screen in a second. Just give me a second, Mike.
Sure.
Yeah.
Here's a good idea.
Yeah.
Right? A lot of good imports brought in. Walther's kits.
Walters, Atlas.
Yeah.
You know, you name it.
Look at the box that comes in too, eh?
Beautiful box.
That's a beauty.
Well, remember, Lee came over and had a good conversation with me at Springfield. So, and Lee's been he's been a good friend of mine for years and a good modeling support. I'm just going to put my cam back up. Yeah.
Yeah, they still run in Calgary and Edmonton.
Absolutely they are. All right. Let's get over to the share screen and let's get that going. Present. Share screen. Yes, share screen. There we go. Allow. Pop me up there, Mikey. Put it on the full screen and then put us in the small. Or just put that whole website on the whole screen. There we go.
There you go.
All right. So what's new at Otter Valley? So even better. Okay, so
it's a true story, Andrew.
Rapido Fierhoff. They've come in, so definitely check those out. We've got the various unlettered versions, so definitely check those out. And they're $30.99. Really cool trailers. Actually, they're really well done. If you're looking for 60s to 80s, they got Southern Pacific, Pi, which is Pacific Intermountain Express, Northern Pacific.
Those are nice.
Navajo ones are really nice. I like the Navajo ones.
100%, Chris. Does excellent warranty work.
To answer Sean M's question, we have the ACR bulkheads on order, so don't worry. They are on order and coming in.
Cool.
Yeah.
I did see some with their Atlas, I think, or Athearn. The Wonder Breads.
Yeah, those are Athearn. I'm going to pull them up in a second, Mike.
Yeah, no worries. I might walk out with a few of those.
So they got Great Northern, Navajo, Santa Fe. I love the Santa Fe paint scheme. Western Maryland, Republic car loading, really cool stuff. And these are the Furhoffs. And they got Pennsylvania, 1960s post. Yeah, as Andrew noted, Lee was excellent to speak to. Lee had a good conversation with Andrew at the show about lots of designs and stuff like that. So really good
Early, take care.
insight. Penn
Thanks.
Central, Furhoffs, Lee Valley. If I ever was going to model a fallen flag, Mike, I would definitely model the Lee Valley.
Absolutely.
It's got beautiful paint scheme, and they actually ran right into Niagara Falls, Ontario.
Yeah.
Ian
from Lehigh Valley, Riverside, he does a lot of Lee Valley stuff.
It's basically like Buffalo down to Surrey, New Jersey, I believe, correct? Or Sacre?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Really cool era. Erie Lackawanna trailers. So if you're definitely modeling EL, look at the UP in the yellow with the eagle. Pennsylvania 50s version with the side door too. I think I like that with the side door on those there, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
And you like how the landing gear looks crisp. Like it's very crisp landing gear.
Yeah. Yeah, Rapido did a good job on it.
Yeah. New Haven.
Oh, Haven.
New Haven's a really interesting railroad. A lot of guys like the New Haven. There's the Delaware and Lackawanna and the Phobie snow scheme. Really cool. Really cool scheme. Boston and Maine. Really another neat paint scheme. Yeah, like Steve Lucas mentions, the Lee Valley ran to New Jersey. Again, very friendly connection with CN at Niagara Falls.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what came in an N scale? Well, the N scale big boy from Broadway's are in with sound and smoke. So we have the promontory version and the excursion version. Some more M630s. In BC Rail, they came in. Coupler mates for the road railers came in.
Oh, wow.
Bridge track from Walter's Bridge track is in. Both the ends and the bridge track long. So I know a lot of guys are after that. Taconite cars from Walter's main line. They're building the Taconite train.
The bridge track, is that, what is that, 83 or Cobalt?
That was 100, but we have both in stock, 83 and 100.
Might have to get some of that too.
You may direct deposit your bank account week payroll check to OtterValleyRailroad. The following transit number 003.
I guess I always try to make a list. I always try to make a list when I go there because I'm like, oh, I get halfway home and I'm like, I forgot to get this.
Dark 30 double back, Mike. Dark 30 double back.
You got her double back.
Yeah. Detroit Mackinac, which is a really cool railroad. I actually got to visit that railroad when I was a kid. Really cool railroad. New run of Walters mainline hoppers, TH&B. Seclair with the corn stalk. Really cool cars if you want to beat them up, if you want to put them into salt service. I was telling you, Mike, remember we had the YouTube meetup in June? That plant over there where the chemical was, they now have a salt packing plant too. So they bring in a lot of nasty salt cars.
Hello, Ohio Steel. Steam and Steel, how are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are cool. The hoppers, main line.
You know it, Darren. Lehigh Valley in Furhoff. You got to get some of that, Darren. I know your layout just moved and you're moving, but you got to get some Furhoffs in there.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And no, Derek, I don't use promo codes on our website. Sparky and the Chef. That's perfect for Sparky, but he left.
Oh yeah, there he is. There.
Yeah. I'll have to ask him if he likes Dalmatians.
Well, if you got a video out.
Yeah, so new scenery, some new tie down loads, more paint. Lots of paint come back in.
Decoders,
hoppers, boxcars.
Yeah, lots of good stuff coming out.
Gondolas. Let's keep going. New stuff from Pikes and Ricks and Walters for scenery stuff to make a scene. The 2-stalled diesel engine house came in, Mike, from Walters.
Oh, nice.
That's the brick side.
Yeah.
The N-scale pole barn shed, which they did a couple of months back in HO. The N-scale just come in. Saskatchewan potash hoppers.
Ooh, nice. Those are nice cars.
Yep, they're very nice cars. Replacement wheel sets for any passenger cars you're working on. More decals from Microscale, as well as the bricks mortar application from Roberts.
Good question, Derek.
Shipping starts as low as $9, and it's all weight based.
Mm-hmm.
So you can see the shipping costs in the checkout before you complete payment, Derek. But you have to have an account. It doesn't work by guess, and you can create an anonymous account, but you have to have an account so the system can generate off your postal code and your address. More decals, some ESU parts. We had 140 boxes of cork, Mike. So you want cork, we got it, because that'll be the last load till July.
Yeah, and there's cork shortage.
There's a world cork shortage again.
Yeah, because I seen that on Midwest.
Yeah.
But they were going to be a while before they get cork.
Lots of new decals from Microscale, both in HO and N scale. Graffiti decals in N scale. We've been bringing in a lot more N scale lately, Mike.
Yeah. Stepping it up because a lot of people are.
Been asking, been pushing, right? Been bashing. Yeah. Alphabet sets, both in HO and N.
D-Rail Daryl, how you doing? Yeah, a lot of good stuff.
You might need to have your account reset, Derek, or you might just need to create a new account. If you're still having issues in the morning, give us a call or email us, okay, Derek?
Yeah, if you lost your password or something or forgot it.
Yeah, just give the girls a call.
Yeah, I've had that before where it's like, it happens.
Lots of decals to choose from. There's lots of graffiti decals, both in HO and N, so just have a browse. Just search the word graffiti and you'll see lots of choice. A lot of decals come in, Mike.
A lot of Walters kits come in.
Yeah, there's just a lot of stuff. There's some Shell decals. I always like Shell.
Yeah.
I
got some ESO ones for the refinery build.
I want to get out of the decals, but just give me a second. Bear with me.
I was reading Darren's.
There's a lot of decals come in. CN and CP decals there, trackside.
Oh yeah, the noodle.
And the hazmat decals.
Yeah, see if you're doing tank cars or whatever, that come in handy with the hazmat.
The website decals right there in the corner if you're looking for the website decals.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lots of decals. The girls have been looking at just kind of topping up spots where we were kind of short. New from Athern mechanical reefers, the 30-foot flat time flat cars, both in New York Central and in CN. There's the Wonder Bread that Daytona is all about.
Yeah, me too. Look at that, though.
Yeah.
Put the old 379 Pete on that, and you're hauling bread down the highway.
Oh yeah. Bison as well. Bison, which is now owned by CN, correct, Mike?
Oh, they got bought out by CN?
I thought they did.
Yeah, I did hear rumor that they were looking at buying them.
Yeah.
Daryl James is sick tonight, he said, so resting up. And you got some NCE stuff in?
Yep.
And some Southern Pacific. They're nice locomotives too.
Yeah, I like the SP. I really do.
Yeah. I like the old faded locomotive.
Copper Basin are in. So 20,000 Cellon tank cars. N scale auto action micro trains. I got some different smoke fluid in there. Coal fired smoke fluid.
Smell like
Oh yeah, she smells. Some
those
new
are
micro
guys that were
some new micro trains weathered cars for the month. Ferromex, ICG, Gons.
nice.
Yeah.
Mia paints.
More micro trains, weathered cars, AEX, CSX grays. Tangent boxcars. So another run of tangent boxcars, 86-foot double door. So Norfolk and Western. Norfolk and Western was big out here, Mike, with the Ford plant. Canadian National in the double door. CSX, which is the post 2019 scheme. Ann Arbor delivered. One customer was asking if I had the X Ann Arbors. I ran out of them, but I will have more in the next load. And then the Atlas stuff that's really new for the month. They got the Seaboard Coastline hoppers, N-scale ONR plows. So any N-scale guys out there, ONR plows and ONR. CP rail plows. The other thing that's cool for the month too, Mike, is we have the MP15 with DCC and sound and ditch lights from Atlas. So we have Norfolk and Southern.
BNSF.
We have Larry's Truck and Electric, the LTX.
Ooh, look at that.
Yeah. We have the red Furix with silver trucks or black trucks. Yes, Sean, we have 33 and 36-inch wheels in stock.
There you go.
Alaska hoppers from Trainman. Actually, do we do a lot of Alaska?
Yeah.
Ramsey, why would there be a refill on the SD30 Eco and I got every SKU available? Everything that you want is available.
You're not sold out already.
No, we're not sold out.
Yeah.
New Atlas hoppers from there.
Those are nice hoppers.
UP patched out ones, XSP. I like patched out cars, Mike. I really do. I have a weakness for patched out cars.
Yeah, okay, Daryl. A discount. Yeah, it's called go to ovr.com and
discount. My prices aren't good enough, guys.
They're pretty good prices.
Yeah. The canola cars and N scale. Yeah, lots of N scale canola cars this month, Mike. So definitely had a lot more. The partition cars are back.
Oh yeah, the center beams.
Yep. Sioux lines, BNSF.
I agree with you, Ramsey.
Yeah. First Union Rail, Norfolk and Southern, Iowa Northern. Yeah, we do a lot of center beams.
So just take those prices there, $48, and divide that by the 1.33.
Yeah.
Or whatever the rate is. That's pretty good price, American, if you're buying it here.
The
You're getting a
TTX
half card.
the TTX box cards, which we showed.
Yeah, those are nice. Did they
like
do
those.
another 6-pack or 3-pack of those?
They did 12 road numbers.
Did they do them in packs this time or no?
Singles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I bought them before with like in the 3-packs.
Yep. And then the Diecast Masters had some new equipment for the month. They had the Padfoot Drum Royal vibrator, and they had the smooth vibrator soil compactor.
Okay, I'll take 1, 2.
Yeah.
Of those.
And then some more decals. And then, like I said, the SD70M-2 come in, the Bowser Ecos come in, Ukrainian box cars, and then watch for the bulkheads later in the week. And yeah.
I agree with you, Tim.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, those are nice. I'm gonna have to get the roller and the packer. Sheep's foot. That's what we call it.
I'm gonna show everybody who's coming to the Rocky Mountain Show where they can see us at the booth. Just give me 1 second, okay? And I think we're going to be done for the night.
Yeah.
Is there any questions while I'm getting this loaded up? Please ask your questions in the chat, and me and Trucks, I will answer them.
Yep. Try to answer them the best we can for you.
Yeah. There is us. We are P19 beside the Disney layout in the Denver and area small-scale steamers. So come and see us at the Denver Rocky Mountain Train Show P19, and beside us, we're actually P18, and beside us in P17 is our good friend Bernard from Mini Prints.
Bernard's gonna be right beside you.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, if you're making the show in Denver, come and see us at the end of the month. Myself, my wife Sarah, and our daughter Isabel will be there, and we'll be showing off our latest samples as well as a couple of surprises and maybe an announcement or two.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't really say at this point, but definitely could be some surprise announcements.
Oh yeah.
No, it's gonna be fun. So is that kind of like Amherst,
It's the Amherst of the Midwest.
So it's a big train show then.
Well, it's like maybe 10 to 12,000 people. They might do even better.
Is that 4 buildings?
One giant complex.
One giant complex.
Yeah.
Wow.
Michelle Kempema, she's one of the main people that runs it.
Okay. Michelle's going to be there, and people from AML.
Yep.
And in the modeling community, I imagine a lot of people will be there. Good for the West Coast folks to get out there, like Vegas or California. I don't think you're too far.
Yeah.
Half a day drive.
Yeah. I see the Delta Monorail Club's asking me a question. I would consider a Vancouver show, depending on my schedule.
That'd be cool.
But right now, I've been focusing on 2 to 3 shows in the United States, and then 1 to 2 in Canada, and that's it. Wife and I did discuss Calgary Super Train, just not this year, but maybe next year.
When's that one? Usually in the summer?
April.
That's a lot of back-to-back.
Yeah, and I also got a little bit of tax season work I have to do too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good times.
Yeah.
Any more questions for our great guest tonight?
No, I like Derek's comment. Everyone's going to lean down on the left side when everyone sees OVR and Mini Prints together. No, it'll be nice to be beside Bernard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So. Yeah.
Terry. He'd take good care of you. Yep.
We know.
That would be a good show. I've been out through the Rocky Mountains and stuff before out west, the BC and the Snake Canyon. So, yeah. Appreciate you coming up tonight, sharing that with us.
Thanks for having me, Trackside. I always enjoy the time.
Yep. and then see how things go Friday or Saturday. Might
We'll
do
see
a
how-
pop up. We might. We'll talk about it.
We are live.
Yeah. It's giving you a forewarning, right? Could be a live popping up or something happening.
Let's get it on.
Yeah. Thanks, Derek.
Uh,
Appreciate it. Thanks everybody for coming out.
yeah, it'll be fun on Friday, Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beat the snow again and again. Hopefully it doesn't stay long. Like Friday nights, last Friday just went by.
I never shoveled last week. I just gave up.
Oh, I did. Wasted my whole day Saturday shoveling.
I just gave up. I said, well. If you drive over enough times, either you skid out or you back it down. Either way, you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Steve, how you doing? We're just getting ready to end it here. Watch the replay.
Steve. There's my American Steve.
Yep. Watch the replay.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody watch the replay and look for more neat stuff this week and more updates. And as Mike and I say, straight to 8.
Straight to 8.
Have a good night, guys.
Yep. And till the next time, folks, keep it on the tracks. Thanks for coming out.